Welcome to Aperty, my friends. This is Luminar's newest photo editing software specifically designed for portrait photography. And so far, it's kind of blowing my mind with the ease of use and just the AI tech in the background doing all the heavy lifting. It's just getting ridiculous at this point. Now, I wanted to do a kind of an urgent video because unfortunately, Aperty's decided to go the way of a subscription-based service. Like a lot of things these days, and honestly, it's not my favorite kind of model. I don't want more monthly bills, but if something really works and you're going to use it a lot and get, benefit out of it, well, it might not be a big deal. But for the next little bit here, a few days only, you can pick this software up for a one-time fee and own it forever. That's going to be something that I would be interested in. It's still pretty inexpensive relatively at about $249 US. And that lifetime subscription does come with 5 years of updates and 2 years of new features. So it's not a lifetime everything subscription like most, but it is worth noting that this is going to be primarily a subscription-based model, it looks like. Anywho, let's dive in and show you what this thing's all about. It's a beautiful program that's very easy to use, and if you are a newer or a inexperienced photo editor or photographer, this is going to be right up your alley because the learning curve here is very easy and the results that you get with just a few clicks and sliders is absolutely mind-blowing. So first, let's drag and drop some photos that we want to use right here. I have a few sample photos already lined up. You drag it, you drop it, and just like that, we have our little library down here. So let's look at this first image, and I'm just going to do basically a brief overview here. If you have used Luminar Neo or Luminar AI, the interface is very similar. It's intuitive and easy to use with everything that you need here over on the right, a couple things on the left here, but it's really easy to figure out really quickly. Like any basic photo editor, you've got your essentials and your develop tab here with things like exposure, contrast, highlights, and shadows and whatnot. But where this thing really shines is, of course, the AI features. We've got the retouch tab here, the reshape, and even creative effects. So there's so much to go through. I'm not going to be able to cover everything in this video, but if you are interested in portrait photography, which I'm sure you are, and that's why you're watching this video, I want to show you the power of this, what it can do with just a few sliders. So firstly, let's just go ahead and clean up the skin here. Look what you can do with the blemish removal tool here, or this slider. If we just throw it up here to maybe 80 and let that process, look at the difference. Right off the bat here, it does a very good job. And there's something like 4,000 data points it's going to be using on the face to really go in and just do the necessary edits to where we want it to happen. And of course, we've got our quick click before and after there, before and after. And with that one slider, that has just saved a ton of time. There is a bit of shine on her face here. Let's use the shine removal tool here. Let's go up to about 60. And again, it's going to take a few seconds to render. And let's have a look at the before and the after. And in literally just 2 seconds with 2 sliders, it's done what would have taken a heck of a lot longer in Photoshop. And the results for me are actually really good. So let's jump into something like the eyes here. And of course, just like Luminar Neo and Luminar AI, we can go ahead and enhance the eyes and whiten the eyes and do all sorts of crazy stuff. Just the ability to go in and really clean something up really quickly if you're on a deadline is just really handy. So we can use the before and the after just to kind of see exactly the changes that we're looking for. And of course, this is a non-destructive edit. So at any point we can go back and basically choose to alter or lessen some of the changes that we've made. It's beginner friendly. Just in a few seconds, we've made a dramatic difference in this image. Let's have another example here. This time, maybe let's play around with the reshape tool. We can reshape the face, we can reshape the eyes, the nose, the mouth, even the body. We can slim the face. And again, this stuff might not be for everybody, but just to show you how fast and how easy we can make changes like this and it still looks natural and really good is just incredible. Now, everybody's got a different style of editing and photography, which is really cool, but just look how good at it is at completely manipulating the image. Here we are changing the arch of the eyebrows, and it does it in a way that just looks so natural and so easy And again, traditionally that would have taken somebody a long time to really get in there and mask things out and do frequency separations and all these things that we're doing here in just a matter of seconds. It's absolutely incredible. Once again, we'll go back to the skin here and do a little bit of a touch up. We can smooth the skin. We can go as crazy as we want to. It's even going to go as far as doing skin color correction. So if there is maybe a cast in the area that you're shooting, it's going to do a great job at taking that into account. We can brighten the face. Once again, we can remove shine, and we can mess around with that and see the differences in real time. So again, let's have a look at the before. There it is. And the after. Before and after. And this is just a few sliders. And if you didn't know this person, that looks just really natural. It does it in a great way that it doesn't over process it or look too funny. And I've been really impressed with this so far. Here's another example here, and we'll see how it does with some out of focus areas. This is obviously shot with a very fast lens, so there's really not much in focus here. Let's have a look at how this thing does. Once again, let's hit it with the skin retouching here, maybe smoothing it out a little bit. We can even take down the details, and let's see that. Let's allow that to render in just a second here and see what differences that makes with just a couple little sliders. So still keeping that eye tack sharp here, we can see that it did a really good job at cleaning up the skin and still making it look relatively natural. Again, here's the before, here's the after. So very, very impressive, especially if you're on a time crunch with clients or you're wanting to do something really quick and throw it up on social. I think that they've just kind of mastered this at this point. And of course, depending on how picky you are, there's always going to be little tiny things to go in and edit out, but a really good baseline of editing. And of course, we've still got the incredible things like presets. We can go in here and add people here so that it will recognize certain people. And this program is going to be really, really good and designed for batch edits and efficiency. And if you didn't know, this program was actually co-created with Julia Trotti, who is just an amazing portrait photographer. I'm sure you know who that is if you're watching this video. But overall, I wanted to give you the heads up before I kind of dive in and do a more in-depth review here. If you are interested in this program, just know that there is a couple week money back guarantee. So at least you've got some confidence there if you end up not liking it. From what I can see so far, there's really not much to not like. And if you are a portrait photographer or thinking you might be getting into portraits, this might be a fantastic fit for you. So guys, give it a try. I'll drop affiliate links down below. You've only got a few more days for that lifetime license. Maybe they offer it in the future or maybe change their model, but at this point it sounds like it's going to be subscription based only. Anyways, guys, if you have any questions, drop them down so I can make a few more videos on this awesome program. And thanks so much to Luminar for giving me early access to this program in this beta version. It might look or be a little bit different on launch, but they haven't paid me to say anything about this. This is completely my own opinion. Guys, I hope you liked this video. Keep an eye out for more. And again, drop all the questions and comments you want answered down below. Like always, make mistakes, be yourself, and get out there and take some more pictures. See you next time.